Hello there, good to see you again. In my previous video, I told you that I'll be providing you tips in order to create or design a website that will have a professional look and will stand out from the crowd. Now, I remember that I told you in the previous video that I'll be breaking every single tip in a single video, but obviously that's going to be too long. So I decided to wrap all the tips in a single video. Now in this video, I'll be covering all the remaining tips that you need to know in order to create a professional website. But before doing anything, I'd like to give a small description about what this channel is all about. Now a lot of people have been asking me like, what is this channel all about? Like, what are the content that you are trying to provide us? So I'd like to give a small brief about this channel. So the name of the channel is Web Design, and through this channel I'll be guiding you on how you could create a website and also design a website for yourself in the easiest possible way and without any coding knowledge. Now without any further ado, let's jump straight in the video and see what are the remaining tips that you might need to consider in order to create an amazing looking website. Starting with tip number 2, that is having an easy navigation for your website. Now before understanding what easy navigation means, let's first understand what does navigation means. Navigation is how a user moves from page to page on your website. Thus easy navigation means making the process of navigation easy for the user. To explain you what easy navigation is, I'd like to give you one example of a website which has an easy navigation system. Now let's jump into the website and see what easy navigation means. To show you what easy navigation means, I'd like to give you an example of YouTube. YouTube has an easy navigation system. So what basically navigation means is that how we move from pages to pages on a website. Now in YouTube, we could move from one page to another by just a single click. Now if we want to go on the explore page, all we have to do is click this explore button. And there we are on the explore page. And if we want to go back on the home page, we have to click the home button. And if we want to search anything, we have to just click on the search bar and we could search anything. So this is what having an easy navigation system means. Tip number 3 is having a clear layout of your products and the work samples on a website. Now the main focus of your website is to highlight the products that you are selling or your work samples for the recruiters to see it on your website. Now for example, if you are making a blog website, then it is very important for you to have a layout for your blog so that it is easily noticeable by any users. And for example, if you are selling any product on your website, then you need to make sure that the users are able to see your products in order to buy them. Now this is very important point that you need to consider if you are designing a website. To give you an idea of how you could arrange your work samples on your website, I'd like to give you one example of a portfolio website which has an amazing layout on how they have arranged their work samples on the website. So this is the example of a portfolio website in which the owner of this website has posted his work on his website in an amazing way. Now the layout of this is quite simple, but it is very eye-catching for the users. Like whenever you hover to any of the projects, you get to see the title of the project as well as what the project is all about. So this is an amazing way how you could arrange your projects or your work samples on your website. Tip number 4 is providing contact information. Now you need to provide a way for the users to contact you. It will be helpful for the users so that they could send their reviews or their queries or anything informative through the information that you have provided to them. Now to do so, you could either have a complete contact page, or you could provide links for your social accounts on your website, or you could provide a small contact form in the footer. Anything would do. Just make sure that you have a way, that you provide a way for the user so that they could contact you and send you messages or anything that they need to send you. Now to explain it more easily, I have another example on how you could have a way for the people or the users to contact you from your website. To get an idea on how you could provide contact information on a website, just have a look on this website. This website has provided a separate contact page for the users. You could click on this contact page and see there is a separate contact us form where a user could write his first name, last name, or any message that he wants to provide, and the owner of this website will get the message like what the user wants to convey. And it has also provided several social links in its footer and also a contact form in its footer. This is a great idea of how you could provide your contact information or a way for the users to contact you through your website. Tip number 5 is having a consistent color scheme for your website. Now, before understanding what a consistent color scheme means, we first understand what this color scheme means. Color scheme is basically a set of colors that you will be using while designing your website. Now, these set of colors may range from 3 colors to 4 colors to 5 colors or any colors that you choose. But you have to make sure that these set of colors remain constant throughout your website. Now, the sole purpose of having a consistent color scheme is that it will provide a more engaging user experience, and it will also help you in reflecting your personal brand to the users. Now, if you have a different color scheme for all the different pages of your website, then it will distract the user from what your actual content is. Now, therefore, you need to have a constant color scheme throughout your website so that the users would be completely engaged with you and your personal brand on your website. Now, if you are confused on how to set a color scheme for your website, I'll be showing you a website where they have posted a variety of color scheme for you to choose from. You could just go and see all the different color scheme on this website and select any of the color scheme for your own website. For selecting a color scheme, you could go to canva.com, and on this website they have provided a variety of color scheme under the name of color palettes. As you can see, there are a variety of color schemes over here, and there are 99 pages of color schemes you could choose from. All you have to do is click on some color scheme, like I'll click on bright lights, and go here and copy the hexa value of this color scheme, and then use the color and then use the set of the colors while designing your own website. Now, to wrap it up, these tips will help you in designing your own website and giving it a unique and a professional look. But definitely it comes down to how you make use of these tips and what works the best for you. So keep practicing, invest your time, and think of creative ways on how you could use these tips in a more effective way. That's all for today. Do like, share, and comment on this video, and give your opinions in the comment box so that I could make improvements in my next video. And don't forget to subscribe my channel Web Design. Hope you have a good day and see you soon in my next video.